Welcome to the very first episode of NCW's King of the Ring Championship Tournament. I am your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, Neo Extreme, and we are coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia, with a stacked card for you tonight. This is part of the first round, 17 first round matches in total, and we're going to hit you with 7 right off the bat, as we're going to see El Diablo taking on Sean O'Connor in the very first match. El Diablo has yet to do much. Sean O'Connor is the number 1 contender for the tag team titles, but it would be great for the World Destroyers if he could move on to the second round. However, you can't count out El Diablo, as he is the heart who can dance with the lucha mask. But either way, we don't know what these two men are thinking, because they don't have their partners. El Diablo doesn't have Andreas Gonzalez. Sean O'Connor doesn't have Clark Oliver Morrison or Lance Danielson. But if I was to be a betting man, I'd have to put my money on Sean O'Connor's super heavyweight power. And next we will see the new leader of Death Club, Cody Simmons. And if you have not been keeping up with NCW's Twitter, then you should follow it, because after Cody Simmons' victory on episode 11 of NCW, Tony Lee Williams quit Death Club. If you think about it, if that was a leadership match, Cody Simmons would be the new leader, and his first target is set on this King of the Ring Championship Tournament. But first, he's got to go through the former United States Champion, Joey Hartman. Can he score another huge victory and move on to the second round? Or will Joey Hartman prove to the world that he could be the NCW's King of the Ring by defeating the leader of Death Club? And then we will see Cruiserweight versus a man in the final round of the 6-man tag team championship tournament, number 1 contender tournament, as we will see Angel Jr. of Next Generation taking on Gavin Baker from Anarchy 5 in this first round match. And then we move on to the red-headed prodigy, Lance Danielson, taking on the first ever Omega and Undisputed Tag Team Champion, Kid Stacked. Kid Stacked, he has taken on a lot of big men in his short career. However, can he bring down Lance Danielson? We'll find out. Or we may perhaps see both men from the World Destroyers move on to the second round. And then we will see a former number 1 contender for the Cruiserweight title, Taylor Fisher, taking on a former number 1 contender for the NCW Alpha Championship, Kaz. Of course, Kaz the bigger of the two, but Taylor Fisher, anything can and will happen with him. Of course, he is the dark horse in this kind of tournament, as is Kaz, so it'll be interesting to see who moves on to the next round. And then we will see the newcomer Bass Lashley taking on C3's Colt Tyson. Colt Tyson said that he was going to be a champion someday in NCW. Good start here, but first he's got to get through the heavyweight Bass. But Bass, being a tag wrestler, can he do the job on his own tonight? Or will Colt Tyson get one up on him and move on to the second round? And in our main event, after a long period of time, David Cassidy has finally returned, and he is returning against the former 2-time Undisputed Champion, Kazuchika Okada. David Cassidy, a former 2-time Hardcore Champion, longest reigning. However, Okada has reached the top of the mountain not once, not twice, but 3 times. Can he reach the top of the tournament and become the king of NCW? Or will David Cassidy, known as the Hardcore Icon, will he become the Hardcore King? We'll find that out in our main event, but first let's kick things off with El Diablo versus Sean O'Connor. Here we go, first match, first round. As you see the throne of for the king in the corner. Well, we're kicking things off with El Diablo. A man who is new in the world of NCW, being taken under the wing of Andres Gonzalez, a former two-time hardcore champion, former champion of champions. However, there will be one hell of a party if El Diablo becomes the King of the Ring champion. That's exactly right. There will be a championship awarded to the victor of this tournament. And let's break it down what that championship does. You have to defend it once every 3 months. However, once you defend it a total of 3 times, you are eligible of cashing in on the undisputed champion. But you must give him 1 week at notice of when you decide to cash that title in. But if you also lose your cash-in attempt, don't fret, you will not lose the championship, but you will have to defend it another 3 times before you're allowed to cash it in again. And if you are one of those men who want that opportunity of taking the Champion of Champions title, the rules are very simple. Be a former champion. That doesn't matter whether it's hardcore, tag, United States, intercontinental, or light or cruiserweight, light heavyweight, undisputed world alpha omega champion of champions. Doesn't matter, because only former champions can be part of that open challenge. Think of it this way: combining Money in the Bank with the Gift of the Gods with the Champion of Champions titles, and you get the NCW champion, or you get the NCW King of the Ring championship. And as you see, the Viking, he has fought many kings in his time, but it may be his time now to raise as the King of the Vikings and the King of NCW. But first he's got to get through Andres Gonzalez, and if he wins tonight, in the next round he will be facing a member of the Kings of Darkness, that being Trevor Lee White, the Cyborg. Because we got to go through 17 matches in the first round just to get to the 64. A lot of men drafted to the second round. Names like Will Ospreay, King Gutter, Dizzle B, Dylan Nyrak, such names moved on to the second round. Some matches already signed. Other matches, well, that's what we're going to be finding out in the first 17 matches, the first 3 weeks of this King of the Ring Championship tournament. As Sean O'Connor delivered a big chop, but El Diablo fighting back at least until he was thrown halfway across the ring. Look at that power that Sean O'Connor, the size, the weight. How can El Diablo be able to step up to the one half of the number 1 contenders for the NCW Undisputed Tag Team Championships? Look at that, even a kick to the knee only cut him down. El Diablo trying to cut his leg down, but no luck. As Sean O'Connor using that rope as a weapon. Oh, look at that. Big power trying to break El Diablo in half. As Diablo trying to get back to his feet, but no luck. As Sean O'Connor continuing the destruction on the lower back of El Diablo. Just stepping over him. Look at that, El Diablo rolling away. Here he goes. Meteora using the height that he was able to gain and his entire body weight against the Viking. And now looking to come off the second rope here. Tried with a neck breaker but got swatted away. like he was a lowly insect. Oh, look at the big Sean O'Connor just hanging him up to dry on that top rope. As he crashes into the corner. Oh no. Look at that hand around the throat. Just one arm lifting up El Diablo, breaking him in half over that knee, but not done there. He decides to drop him again over that knee, trying to break him in half. With El Diablo back to his feet, but here we go. The Vikings crash. And that could be it. We could be looking at Sean O'Connor move into the in the first round of the second match, and it is over. Sean O'Connor walked in like there was nobody standing in front of him. And before you ask, this entire tournament was generated. Every man's name, excluding my own, was added to this tournament in a random generator. And that is why you see matches like this, where you see Sean O'Connor decimate El Diablo as he moves on to the second round. What a huge victory for that big man. Here we go with our second match of the first round. As the new leader of Death Club, Cody Simmons, has arrived here for the King of the Ring Championship Tournament. But what a match he had last night. Head busted open when he fought the old leader, Tony Lee Williams. Basically saying the new lion has arrived to rule the pack. The young lion replacing the old guard. And now they have one clear mission. Take the King of the Ring Championship Tournament. Take over NCW and destroy anyone who steps in their way. But without Tony Lee Williams at the helm to run Death Club, the question remains, what are their goals? Of course, while Tony Lee Williams was leader, the goal was win the Undisputed Championship, win the Intercontinental, and win the six-man tag. But now, under the Cody Simmons leadership, what is their next step? But Cody Simmons can't be overlooking who steps in his way tonight. And that being the former United States champion, Joey Hartman. Of course, Joey Hartman will have his rematch at NCW. Invincible. I was going to say Immortal for some weird reason. But no, Invincible. Where he will face Raiden Hamilton one more time inside Hell in a Cell. This was via the request of the former champion. He wants to be locked inside with the self-proclaimed GOAT of NCW. If you don't understand what GOAT means, then you've been living under a rock, because it means the greatest of all time. Of course, Joey Hartman still satisfied that Ellie Hartman is the women's champion. As he stands as he's looking to become the first ever king of the NCW ring. Oh. But this is going to be one hell of a match. Two of the absolute best in NCW squaring off. A man who is inches away from the World Championship ceiling. And a man who has defeated a former 5-time world champion in his own rights. Well, this is what it's all about. The king of the ring in the very first round. Joey Hartman starts things off with a ground and pound. Oh, and a solid kick to the back of the head. You got to think Cody Simmons is hurting after his match against... Oh, and of course, that's the sound of Tommy A. Hawkins. Joey Hartman ready to go. Oh, where is Tommy? Oh, tomahawk chop like that. As Cody Simmons goes for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh. Like a drive-by with the tomahawk chop. But that's definitely got Cody Simmons in control. Oh, shot to the gut, followed up with a leg drop. Cody Simmons like being rejuvenated now. Oh, but again, Joey Hartman doesn't know when to say quit, as Cody Simmons takes him down. And now looking for a lion salt. And an Irish whip now against the ropes one more time. And a super kick to the jaw of the former United States champion, who's got to still be recovering after that tomahawk chop. And an Irish whip from the new leader of Death Club. What's he thinking here? Oh, Hurricanrana off the top. Now looking for a cover. 1, 2. Ooh, only a 1 count. That was a drive-by if I've ever seen one, as Cody Simmons going top rope now. Aims to point towards the crowd, telling them to watch this. Oh, as he drops his own. Nearly a tomahawk chop, except he closed the fist. Oh, as he takes the former US champion out of the ring. Joey Hartman crashing to the ground. And an Irish whip right into the steel. Joey Hartman, these vicious kicks to the chest and to the heart of Cody Simmons. Oh no, could be looking for a neck breaker on the outside. Oh! A reverse cutter. As he throws Cody Simmons. Sending him flying. But Cody now with the reverse DDT of his own. Right, reverse DDT or reverse put up there. He throws him into the stairs. This has become from a King of the Ring Championship tournament to a brutal fight. Oh, and a cutter on the outside. No reversing that one. But these two men just going back and forward on the outside. Who's going to walk out with the momentum? And here he goes. Oh, slams him on the barricade. Rib first. And here we go, back in the ring we go, as Joey Hartman going in for the chase. What's Joey Hartman got in mind here? Big clothesline. And another one. Cody Simmons back to his feet, tries for his own. But here comes a flying Joey Hartman. And now looking for that scoop slam and the heartbreaker elbow as he goes in for a quick pin attempt. 1, 2. No, Cody able to kick out. Joey Hartman almost saw the opportunity of moving to the second round as he's looking for the heartbreaker knee strike as he goes in for the cover now. 1, 2. No, Cody just in the nick of time kicking out. The Soul Man lives on as this match continues. But the question is, what's Joey Hartman got left in the tank? Looking to go springboard swanton as he nails it on target. But Cody Simmons fighting back. Kicked in a midsection. And now looking for that straight jacket neck breaker. And a quick pin attempt. 1, 2. Ooh, no, only a 1. Joey Hartman able to kick out. But here we go. Time for a kiss of death. And that could be over. 1, 2. No. Joey Hartman still able to fight on. As Cody Simmons wondering what does he have to do to put away the former United States champion. And it starts by getting him away from the ropes. He pulls off a beautiful standing shooting star. And a trip to the outside. Begging for him to stand. Looking springboard drop kick right to the face. But Joey Hartman does not want to stay down. As he nails the shoulder barge, cutting down the Soul Man. It's like the Soul Man versus the Hartman. Who's going to win, heart or soul? But the question is, whose body will give out first? And they are putting on a classic match. 1, 2. Joey Hartman, he's got to be stinging because not long ago he was inside that elimination chamber in a wrestling week. That would have been 2 weeks ago. I mean, two days ago, or a couple of days ago. Oh, drops the elbow. But Cody Simmons, he's wrestled 3 times in a single week. Once against Unstable, once against Tony Lee Williams, and now against Joey Hartman as he nailed the brain buster. But where's Cody Simmons going now? Looking for a shooting star. And here he goes. Oh, side slam. Cody. What does he have left in the tank to hit Joey Hartman with? As he tried for a Hurricanrana and ate a powerbomb for good measure. And now looking, oh, double leg drop, tried for a kick, but Joey Hartman got countered. Oh, DDT by the former Intercontinental and Tag Champion as he's looking for that heartbreaking knee. Oh, Cody Simmons with the able to dodge it, looking brain buster. Joey Hartman able to escape. Now looking for a back suplex and a kip up. And now looking to snap the arm. Oh! And here we go, looking for that scoop slam, got countered. Irish whip into the corner, countered by the Hartman. Looking to turn him around now. Oh, back elbow across the temple. And here he goes, rakes the spine. Looking, another famouser. And now goes for another kiss of death. Got countered. Joey Hartman up on the shoulders. Nails it. Go to sleep. As he goes for the cover. That could be it for Cody Simmons. Oh, just able to get the shoulder up. Joey Hartman thought he had the match over. As Cody Simmons snaps the arm. Back elbow. Cutter. Oh! Nailed it perfectly. Here we go. Kick to the midsection. Looking for another rolling cutter. Oh, and that could be it for Cody. But Joey Hartman knows he may need to do a little more than that. As he brings him down with a judo throw. There he goes, another lion salt. This time hooks the leg for a cover. 1, 2. Ooh, Joey Hartman able to kick out. Cody Simmons rushing to the top rope. What? Oh no, sizing him up for the death from above. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. We could be looking at Cody move on to the second round. 1, 2, 3. And Cody Simmons wins this terrific match. But you got to believe that there was an assistance there by Tommy A. Hawkins. This was a back and forward match that could have gone to either man, but Cody Simmons would not be denied after taking his rightful place as the leader of the Death Club. Telling the referee to leave as he makes his way to the rope. That was a hard-fought battle and a hard-fought victory. But now he moves on to the second round of the King of the Ring Championship Tournament. Here we go with the third round of match, where we will see Angel Jr., the man who has been trying to capture Cruiserweight and Tag Team Championship gold. However, unsuccessful each and every time he's gotten to that number one contender spot. But there will be no triple threat matches. There will be no steel elimination chamber matches, no steel cages, no tag matches. It is just two men who want to beat the hell out of each other to be called king. And Angel Jr. looks to take that throne. Question is, can he get the job done? Look at him taking it easy. Of course, much like Cody Simmons, he's got to fight 3 matches in 1 week. However, unlike Cody Simmons, he was unable to win last night on NCW. I wouldn't say last night, but on the last episode of NCW television, he was unable to become number one contender for the tag team title with his partner from the Next Generation. But this man coming out was able to make it to the finals of the 4-team 3-man tag team number one contender championship tournament. That's right, Anarchy 5 will be in the finals looking for a title opportunity against Unstable. However, we don't know who their opponent will be. It could be the Kings of Darkness. It could be the Street Kings. We won't know until next week. But first, he's thinking about his solo career. And that is in the form of becoming the King of the Ring champion. This could be a great match. But advantage-wise, you have to give it to Angel Jr. for having more singles experience. But let's be honest, experience doesn't mean anything. We saw it in the last match where we saw Cody Simmons beat Joey Graves one-on-one, and Cody Simmons only started his career. But here we go. Gavin Baker starting things off with a Hurricanrana, bringing down Angel Jr. in a heartbeat with a soccer ball kick right to the spine, and looking to go up to the second rope. There he goes, missile drop kick, caught him in the back with his head. I don't like a Pele headbutt. But I think that may be a big mistake, turning your back on Angel Jr., who delivered a big knee to the face. And another one. Angel Jr., much like Tyson Steele, loves to damage your cranium with strikes. However, difference is Angel Jr. won't hesitate to plant you on your head with that unlucky 13 or that flipping 13. We're talking about in his finishing moves, those two brutal DDTs, one being a hammerlock, the other being a flip. As he's put away many of people to be one of the top cruiserweights in the division. Like Gavin Baker, I believe he has the weight advantage. He's easily able to control the much lighter Angel Jr. But here we go. Oh, DDT to the floor. Oh, and a kick to the shoulder blade. Now looking to break down that leg. And here we go, into the golden ring post made out of pure gold. And now once again, Irish whip. Oh, into the ring post. Angel Jr. showing no mercy whatsoever as he finally gets Gavin Baker back in the ring. Oh, but able to fight off. Oh, and a knee across the face. Gavin Baker taking no prisoners himself, but Angel Jr. quick as a cat. A Hurricanrana from the ground as he's looking for that arm trap neck breaker. And now rising to the top rope, begging Baker to stand. And here we go, diving clothesline, but not connecting. Gavin Baker able to sidestep or duck, one or the other, but connection was not made. As Angel Jr. now, what's he got in mind here? Oh, another neck breaker. And here we go, brings him down. Bam! That spinning kick to the side of the face. That's how Angel Jr. likes to control his opponents, not to mention he won't be against breaking the rules. As he looked to rake out Gavin Baker's eyes. Oh, as he nailed another neck breaker. Angel Jr. looking to take the throne. As Gavin Baker dragging himself up to his feet. Oh, big mistake walking in like that. Oh. but a big knee to the face. Gavin Bacon not staying down, continuing to crawl. Just trying to stay off the ground. Here we go, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, boot to the face. Here he goes, neck breaker again. Oh no, throws him out to the outside. What's he thinking here? Oh no, don't do it. No. Oh my god, pile driver to the outside from the ring apron. That's how dangerous Angel Jr. is going to become king. He'll look to end your career, and here we go. Unlucky 13. And that could be it for Gavin Baker. 1, 2, 3, and Angel Jr. moves on to the next round. After looking to break his neck. What a back and forward match, but Angel Jr. just went too far with that pile driver off the apron and the guaranteed victory, and nailed the unlucky 13. That is how brutal this man can be. And Gavin Baker, smart move to roll to the outside, because you don't know what Angel Jr. will continue to do to you if you fight back. But he does move on to the second round of the NCW King of the Ring Championship Tournament. Here we go with the next match, the fourth match. As we saw Sean O'Connor move on to the second round. His tag team partner from World Destroyers, Lance Danielson, could be in the same situation as the big man coming out on his own tonight. Believes that he can get the job done, much like Sean O'Connor could. However, when you put El Diablo against Kid Stack, you're thinking grapes to oranges, or grapes to apples, I should be saying, because Kid Stack, a former tag team champion 2 times, 1 time Omega, 1 time Undisputed, the man who helped unify the Alpha and the Omega. But if you look at Lance Danielson, he doesn't care about any of that. He cares about the future, and the future is by looking in a mirror, because he sees himself as the next tag team champion, not to mention the first ever King of the Ring champion here in NCW. He won't take a backseat to anyone. And when that opportunity arises, he will take it. And out comes the former tag team champion, Kid Stacked. He looks ready for this match. Could it be the biggest match of his career? Maybe. But the sheer fact that he has been a former tag team champion, unifying the tag team titles, that feels like the biggest moment of his career, unless he wins the NCW King of the Ring Championship. Why do I keep saying championship? Yeah. But no, King of the Ring Championship. That could become the next big moment in his career. But all of the high talented competitors in this match, or in this tournament, You don't know when you may run into the biggest, the baddest, or the best. But Kid Stack will go as far as Kid Stack can go. And if it's anything we've seen in the past, it could be to a championship. After all, he strives in the tournament situation. Winning the Omega Tag Team Championship tournament. Of course, that was in a team environment. This is one-on-one. Nobody will be there to watch your back. Oh, but Lance Danielson will sneak up behind you and drop you gut first into his knee. But Kid Stack now taking the fight to the outside. Looking for a pendulum backbreaker, looking to snap the spine of the big man. As he's just stomping away at the head of Lance Danielson. What a big forearm. Knocking him for a loop just enough for Lance to get the match back in the ring. And here we go, Irish whip off the ropes with a massive shoulder barrage, like running into a wall. Lance Danielson just stomping away, not to mention the forearm across the side of the face. Such a big man bringing such a powerful vibe. But look at Kid Stack standing toe to toe with the big man. Oh, you don't see a big man like Lance Danielson hit a top rope moonsault like that. Not to mention able to change his direction in mid-flight. As he's continuing the punishment on Stacked until he was able to get out of it. But Stack looking to continue working on the back of Lance Danielson, especially using the hardest part of the ring, that ring apron. Now as Lance back in the ring now, looking to take advantage here. Up on the shoulder, but no, Stack's able to slide down the back and nail that inverted DDT. And Stack now up on the shoulders. Oh, and there's the reason why. That float over neck break. I mean, fireman's carry neck breaker, I should be saying. Two. Ooh. Only a 2 count, however. The Stack now looking to bring that forearm to the game. This is what he used to win tag team gold, and there's the stacked forearm. Now looking for recovery on Lance Danielson. Could be it. 1, 2. No, Lance able to kick out just in the nick of time. And with that forearm sending a shockwave down his core. Now Lance Danielson bridging German suplex. And again, Stack in control here of the big man. Lance Danielson unable to compete with the height advantage due to Stack being on the same height with him. And look at this, just snake eyes splitting the #1 contender for the tag team titles wide open. And here we go, Stack again going after that back/neck area with a fireman's carry neck breaker. But look, and again Stack with the control to nail the back suplex. And now looking to aim for that open wound like a bullseye target with the stacked forearm. And in the middle of the ring, Lance unconscious, blood running down his face. This could be the match. Ooh, Lance just able to kick out. I think Lance may have been out of it, but he got a taste of that blood. But again, stacked. Could he be looking for a third one? Here he goes. No, this time a blockbuster. Continuing to target that head and neck region. Where his original game plan was, of course... Ooh! Maybe the game plan changed due to the injury. Because Lance Danielson got busted open. And if you see blood, that becomes the instant target. Because he started going after the lower back of Lance Danielson. And here we go, Lance with a big standing clothesline. Blood does crazy things to a man, especially when it's running down your own face, as he nails that bicycle kick. Oh, shot to the face, forearm. Almost knocks Stack up against the ropes, but no. Able to bring him down with an arm drag. Now Lance looking to end it. If he could hit this Lance slam, it could be all over. Here we go. Lance slam. As he took a step towards the middle of the ring, so there was no rope breaks. And ooh, nearly a 3 count, but no. Lance can't believe it. As Kid Stack nails the knee right across the jaw. Unable to control the body weight of Lance Danielson, Kid Stack tried for a powerbomb by the looks of things, but Lance with the power slam was smart to get out of the ring. Oh, but Lance flies out of the ring. Like I said, blood makes a man do crazy things. That being a really quick glimpse of it, as he went flying over the top rope like a bull seeing red. But here we go, back in the ring now. Lance Danielson. Oh, takes another shot to that open wound. And it's not going to get any prettier with that brain buster. There we go, begging him to stand. Could be looking again for that stacked forearm for a third time. That could be it for Lance Danielson. Kid Stack could be moving on to the second round. 1, 2, 3. No. Lance still able to kick out. Are these forearms taking any effect to the cranium of Lance Danielson? You got to believe so, because 3 would have busted a man wide open and knocked him out. But Lance Danielson, not an ordinary man, as he eats another one off the second rope. But what will this do for the tag team championship opportunities for Lance and Sean O'Connor? Oh, and a Pele kick to the back of the head. Lance goes down. Oh. Kid Stack tried to play cautious there, but it may have came back to bite him. But Lance Danielson now looking again for the Lance slam. Middle of the ring, hooks the leg. That could be it. 1, 2. No, only a near 2 count. Oh, kick to the midsection. Counter. Here he goes, looking brainbuster. Well, what's Stack got in mind here? Oh, a counter by Lance. Here he goes, looking scoop slam. Oh, nails it. Sizing him up. For a boot to the face. That could have been a knockout blow, but no. Lance wants to end it with one more Lance slam. And that could be it. 1, 2, no. The frustration is showing on the blood-soaked face of Lance as he thought he had the match won, but no. Kid Stacked continuing to fight on. Oh, he nails the inverted DDT. Here we go, dragged across the ring now. Lance fighting back. And here he goes, Irish whip into the corner. What step is Lance willing to take to win this match? Same with Kid Stacked. These two men putting on a hell of a performance. And here we go. Stalling superplex. That is very dangerous waters for Stacked, but Lance Danielson nails it perfectly and goes for a cover. 1, 2. Ooh, Lance unable to get the cover off that stalling superplex. But what's the big man thinking here? Is he possibly thinking of copying Stack to end the match? No. Tries for a clothesline, this time connects. Our man busted open, he's still got a lot of energy. As Stack sits up, thanks to the help of Lance Danielson. Now being pulled up to one knee. And here we go, Lance hooks the arm. Oh, and a pullback boot to the face. Here he goes, looking scoop slam, counter, inverted DDT. Up on the shoulders again. Fireman's carry, neck breaker. Oh, and a sharp elbow right to the open wound of the forehead. Hooks the leg for a cover, could be it. 1, 2. Ooh, able to kick out. Oh, and another elbow. The Stacked for a 4th time, looking to stack another elbow into the face of Lance Danielson, and that could be the match. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Kid Stack moving on to the next round. What an amazing back and forth match that was. It could have been anyone's game. But Stacked was the last man standing in this one. He looks set to dance with Andreas Gonzalez in round 2.